I think it's probably more likely to imagine, especially in the last 40, 50 years, society doesn't want to have that conversation. Now, there's a million reasons you and I have already touched on in so many conversations as to why society has a stigma, and to why that conversation isn't as clear. It's kind of like when you hear somebody say, like, man, I wish in school, instead of the Pythagorean theorem, right, they would have taught me how to balance a checkbook,
Right.
right? How to pay down my credit card, right? It's like,
Or to have
they're,
real conversations about addiction because,
yeah,
our kids are getting into, they're no longer just relapsing, they're dying.
yeah, yeah. And there's a paradox that exists there. Is like, it's too on the nose, and people are afraid of the truth on the surface
Right.
until you get the simple clarity.
Mm.
Clarity is what we're looking for.
Right.
I heard this the other week at church of clarity is kindness. All right. And sometimes kindness, the clarity behind it can hurt. All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Truth is an absolute defense, and truth will set you free, but at first it'll piss you off.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's someone who really loves you and is telling you the truth about yourself, you are not going to like it.
Yeah.
But it's the kindest thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like when when the 9-year-old in my life is pissed off at the neighbor who comes over at the house, and he's like, "Well, he's mistreating our house. He's leaving cans sitting everywhere." And we ask him, like, "Well, haven't you done that?"
Right.
That's not what we're talking about.
We're not talking about me.
Yeah, this it couldn't possibly be me.
Right.
It's like, the whole concept we talk
Right.
about in the rooms of, like, when one finger is pointed outwards, three are pointed back at you.
Right.
And that sucks, but it also is freeing. Whenever I'm pitching like 12-step recovery support to my clients in a clinical setting, I share with them, you're going to go in, and at first you're going to feel like you shouldn't be there, right? And if you really need to be there, then it's going to be painful. But right on the other side of that pain is the peace that you're looking for. And this is kind of our equation. This is the progression of clarity, right? Confusion, pain, peace. Some version of that. There's a lot of
Right.
different words, but some version of that.
Sure.
And the way we talk about it, you and I, and here with deep understanding, will never relay the web to them, right? Who are
Right.
going to listen and be up in arms about certain clips that come through. But if you stick in here with us over the year, we'll give you a lot of clarity.
Absolutely.
We truly will.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, with our cancel culture and, our experiencing life in 5-second, 10-second little clips is that we're not getting perspective.